Okay, so I have a question about changing the number of attempts allowed on an assignment, like multiple choice. I don't think you would need to do that on something that's uploaded, but definitely for short answer multiple choice. I know in some subjects you're giving 3 attempts. The default is 1 attempt. So you're probably going back a lot and giving retries. So there's a way to do that by assignment. You can't do it overall for a whole class, but it's real quick and you can do it when you're opening up assignments for students. So to do that, find the class you want. We're in this pretend account for Belinda Richards again. Find the class that you'd like to change attempts. Click on the editor, that's the pencil. And then this is the module that I'm on right now. And I would like this pre-test, I want students to have 3 attempts. So I'm going to click on the pencil again for that individual assignment and then go to settings. And on my page, it's the very, very first tile. Yours may be in a different spot depending on which domain you're in. So you can give it custom and you can give this all students 3 tries. Remember, that will always give everyone 3 tries. You can, some of you have asked about these things. Take a look here. Are you going to require an answer for students? If you want them to answer something, make sure that's checked. If you want questions randomized in a randomized order, you want to click here. Some of you have talked about going over tests, so you definitely want to take that off. And then the visibility and access, that's where you're going to let something, you're going to release an assignment to students on a certain date. So here, you're going to block student access until a specified date. So that means, let's put in the 24th at 7:00 a.m. So at this point, these students will not be able to see that this particular assignment. I think we're in at module 1 pretest until this date and this time. So I think that's 2 days from now. So that's how you change attempts, and that's how you change when a student can see something. However, none of this is applied until you click save. Another thing you might want to think about, and I'm going to go back into this edit. If you go into settings and you give a due date, and then a student wants to take an attempt after the due date, which is probably the case in a lot of cases, it won't matter how many choices they have or how many times they have left. If it's after the due date, students won't be able to use their attempts. So you want to be very careful putting a due date in for anything. And I'm going to save again and go back, and that will take care of that single assignment. You'll have to do that for each assignment, but because we're releasing them, not a bad idea to just go in and do it at that time.